Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I was going to do the 20 questions tag, but before I started the video, I started the video and I just was talking a lot before I started answering the questions. I was talking for like 2 minutes before I started answering the question. I was talking for 2 minutes before I started answering the questions, and then when I began to answer the first question, I said I want to talk about something else. So today I'm going to talk about my first job. Okay, yeah, I only had one job, so we're gonna talk about that. And I recently just lost that job. But first let's talk about what I'm wearing and the exciting news that I have to tell you. So today, when I was at school, I noticed that Missy Lynn recently released her palette with BH Cosmetics, and I seen her tweet about it yesterday, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to get this. Like, as soon as it comes out, I'm gonna have to get it. So then I was still online and stuff, and I was like, I always wanted to order from ColourPop, and I seen they had free shipping for $30 if you like order something for $30 or more. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a couple things. I got some lipsticks and eyeshadow from ColourPop, and then I got some eyeshadow palettes and 2 brushes and the Missy Lynn palette from BH Cosmetics, and because it was $50 free shipping. But then I realized you have the free shipping code, so I was just like, I should just got the stuff I really needed. But you always gonna need makeup. Well, I'm always gonna need makeup. So yeah, I ordered that, and then you get like the special gift with it. So I'm excited to know what that is. So that means it's going to be a haul when I get everything, and it's going to be my first haul, and actually my first time ordering makeup. Well, I ordered this lipstick a while ago. Yeah, that didn't turn out too good. So I have on a Juicy Couture necklace, a shirt I got from Forever 21 in the summertime, and some earrings from Forever 21 that I got probably a week ago. Yeah, and just some jeans. Then I have on Velvet Teddy. It looks so good on the camera. I think it's the lighting. Okay, so let's get to the video. So my first job was at Chick-fil-A. I was 16. So this was last year. I was 16 and I got the job September. First 2 weeks was good. I was getting hours, and my first check was probably $200. My next check was like $200. But then my check started going down. I started getting less hours, and I wasn't really, tripping about it or whatever, because it's my first job, and I'm like, okay, I understand there's a lot of people who work here. My experience was overall fun. Overall, it really taught me new things. The person who trained me was actually the same age as me, and we became like good friends. And she's really into makeup too, so one day she's gonna be in a video with me. It's really nice, and she taught me like everything I knew. And I feel like she really made me a good person to work there, and she was really a good person to work there. So let's talk about the worst experience working there. And I'm not doing like a first job tag, although I should look one up. So the worst experience working there was like when customers would be rude, were always like bad experiences for me, because I'm known for having a bad attitude, but I didn't really have one at work. Like, they wouldn't know I have a bad attitude, but I have a bad attitude. So the lady comes through the drive-thru and she's like, do you have lemonade with no pulp? Girl, what do you think this is? Like, do we have Faucet lemonade? Or whatever, like the little thing? No, we don't. So why would we? So I said, no ma'am, we don't have lemonade with no pulp. I was very polite about it. You know what she told me? Well, you better try. I said, okay. You know, a bad person would have spit in her drink. She just better be like she's talking to me, because I'm not that person. So that was the first bad experience, and that was probably my first couple weeks working there. Then another bad experience I had was a lady came through the drive-through, and if you know Chick-fil-A, you know they take a, well, I don't know about all Chick-fil-A's, but most of Chick-fil-A's take a long time. Not a long time, but a long time. Like, not a McDonald's type of long. Like, long. Like, compared to McDonald's, you waiting forever. Because, I don't know. I really don't know why. I'm not even going to say because I don't know. But the lady comes to the drive-thru. Her husband's in the car, she's in the car, and it's like, they order a bunch of food. So, this one I was on window. So, I said, did you have this? And I read their order to them. The husband says yes. He gives me the card. I swipe the card. Then the lady says, oh no, we didn't have that. If you work in fast food and you work on window, I don't know if that doesn't make you upset, but it should. When you read their order back to them, you ask them if it's correct. They have the choice to say yes or have the choice to say no. How hard is that? Don't pay for it, then tell me that wasn't right. Because that's, I don't have time for that. You just doing too much, okay? So then, I get the manager. Because I already know this lady's about to give me a hard time. So, a manager's talking to her, and the lady's like, so she's like, okay, let me give you your drinks. The lady's like, I had all large drinks, right? She says, I had large drinks. So we're like, okay, we're gonna give you some large drinks. We give her the food. No, I had all large fries. Okay, so we give her large. We like, okay, can you pull around? Because it's red. It's red. Everything is just red. Like, not through my eyes or nothing, but like the screen is red. Like, that means people been in line for longer than 4 minutes. So she's still talking. And then we give her the large fries. And she's like, I had another meal. Bruh. So we just gave it to her. You know what my manager had to do? Well, she's like the director. Like, over the manager. She had to give out free meals because they were in line for like 11 minutes. Like, wow, that's ridiculous. All because this one lady wanted to be difficult. And you know, I just kind of feel like it was my fault. And I'm just like, is it my fault? And the manager's like, no, it's not your fault. I don't really think any more bad experiences. Let's talk about why I got fired. Because I know everyone wants to know if they're like, why you don't work there anymore? Well, recently, I think it was 2 days before my birthday. Yeah, weird, right? So, I was on a headset, and one of the managers, okay, first, let me tell you, I don't like her. I didn't like her before that day. Like, she just always, I feel like she's in competition with me. I don't know. She's like 20 years old. So, it's hard to believe I haven't slapped her yet. But let me tell you what happened. So, she's like, do you, listen, do you want to get on window? Okay, when someone says do you in the beginning of their sentence, that's the question. I don't know if she learned that in English class, but it's a question. If you're asking what or do you, that's question format. So she's like, do you want to get a window? And I said no. Answering the question, I said no, I do not want to get on window. So she said, well, it's too late, get on window. Well, if it was too late, why did you ask? That was so stupid. Like, why would you ask me if I want to get on window when I didn't have a choice? You should have said, Diamond, get on window, or Diamond, it's your turn to get on window. You didn't have to ask me the question. Because I guess you thought I was going to say yes. So, I go to the window, and it's a customer at the window. So I'm turning to the screen to press recall to go to their order and read the order back to her. She comes over there. She leans on the counter. You need to lose attitude or something like that. I said, I don't have attitude. She's like, yes, you do. I said, everything I do, you have a problem with it. She's like, okay, just get on window or leave. I said, okay, clock me out. As in, I'm about to go. Since you have a problem, all right, I'll leave. Don't, because you're not going to have attitude with me and try to be bossy and do this in front of a customer. That's rude, bad customer service. You don't know what you're doing. So Then she's like, you sure you want to leave? If you leave, don't come back. Say clock me out. So obviously I want to leave. So she clocks me out, and I go to tell my friend who worked there as well. I said, you don't have to take my shift tomorrow because I needed to get my nails done and stuff for my birthday. So I told her she didn't have to take my shift. And she's like, why, what happened? And I told her about what happened, and her mom was back there, and she was like, what? Like, really? Like, that's stupid. So then the director, she came and she talked to me. She was like, just come back tomorrow and we're gonna deal with this. So I came back the next day. She wasn't there, but a different director was there. So I sit down with him and I'm like, do I still work here? He said yes. So I'm like, so like what's gonna happen and all this? He's like, I got written up about it, and she got written up to be fair. By the end of the conversation, he says, I don't work there anymore. Okay, from the beginning, you should have told me I didn't work there when I asked you. But instead, you want to change your mind because you realize I'm not playing with you. Okay. So I'm like, all right. So I tell the manager, like one of my favorite managers, I have two favorite managers, like main managers. And I told him, I was like, well, I don't work here anymore. He was like, really? I'm going to talk to them. I'm like, okay. But then I realized I really don't want to work there anymore. Because if that one manager that I don't like is going to be there, it's just not fun for me. Like, I had a job to meet new people, have fun, and make money while doing it, but she stressed me. Like, she don't stress me out, but I don't like her. Do you, like, when I'm around somebody I don't like, it just makes me, like, you know? But yeah, so, yeah, I see my feet. But after that, I just started my new apartment, and I have to pick up my last check tomorrow. So, that's my experience with my first job. I could have more stories, more details, but I could care less about that right now. I'm currently looking for a new job. I want to work in like retail or at like a store because I don't like my uniform. I want to wear what I want to wear to work and look cute, you know, get some boyfriends. But that completes my first job video. If you have any other questions, you can just ask me. You want any type of videos, requests, not singing, not dancing, just let me know. So, yeah.